Now we're cooking. It's the coach. This is Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit!
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play on 3rd down for the Lions. 56 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. Where they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They got to get after him one more time.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. 4 catches, 69 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Nick Bonnett, his first touchdown on. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Give him 30 yards there.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Julius Thomas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And an alley to run. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Back to throw here. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll come out throwing here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but Right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Daniil Hunter in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here. We now proceed to the start of the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And he fires one incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Screen play, Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 16 and give them a first down as well. Back to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. He's going to take a shot for the end, and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Lions are able to grow their lead. a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter.
No. Check, Patriots!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Stephen Weatherly in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going to try and throw. Going for the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Julius Thomas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Sheldon Richardson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Stephen Weatherly able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Taken at about the 36. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ben Gideon in there again as this offensive line is in tatters. 3 sacks in 3 plays. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They're going to look to throw. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Stephen Weatherly in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And possession will switch. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. And Detroit getting set to go now. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Looking long for Thomas. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Lions, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
You have an injury from the last game. See how long